Hello, I'm Grita Tita Gita Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing this channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share so that others will also be equipped about their potential. And if you are new, click the subscribe and notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I will upload a new video. In this channel, you will receive wisdom for living. We are now on day 341. Read the fine print. Ang ating text ay makikita sa 1 John 5:3. This is love for God, to obey His commands, and His commands are not burdensome. Wow. So, ang pagmamahal sa Diyos, sinasabi mo, I love God. So, paano mo mapapakita na mahal mo ang Diyos sa pagsunod ng kanyang utos? At ang sabi, ang kanyang utos ay hindi pabigat. Yan. So, hindi pa bigat ang kanyang utos. Sabi, His commands are not burdensome. Nasa Bible yon. 1 John 5:3. And since we were created to function according to laws, it means it is our design to obey the law. So, nothing can function at its maximum performance if it violates God's laws or the laws laid down by the manufacturer. These laws set the boundaries or limitations within which all things must operate. There is no recourse. The pre-established consequences always follow the failure to fulfill the law's obligations. So, ang nothing can function at its maximum. Ibig sabihin, dahil tayo ay nadisenyo to function according to laws and principles, if we disobey those laws, it means we cannot maximize our life accordingly. Kasi nga, nagbabiolate ka ng batas. Kasi ang alam lang natin na mga batas yung spiritual, no? Love God, do not commit adultery, do not murder, do not steal. Yun lang yung mga alam nating batas. When we talk about law, we are talking about also the laws and principles physically, naturally, and spiritually. So, yun yung mga batas na tinutukoy natin dito. Hindi yung mga ceremonial law alone, yung mga batas ni Moses, but the natural law, kagaya ng gravity, or the spiritual law, kagaya ng konsyensya. So, yun yung sinasabi. And other laws na that governs our relationships, that governs our relationship with God, that governs our life, that governs our success. Diba? Mayroong law of success, may law of the family, between husband and wife, law of relationship, law of physics, diba? Mayroon din. So, pag binviolate mo yon, sigurado you'll suffer the consequence. So, it's very important. It is God who established the law. Sino nag-establish ng law ng mga sa solar system? Siyempre, yung creator. So, in-establish niya sila na ikot sa kanilang orbit. So, kapag sinusunod nila yun, maayos ang kahinatnan nila. So, those are laws are given to protect and to give boundaries, limitations. Not to set these laws set the boundaries or limitations within which all things must operate. So, para maka-operate ka properly, effectively, walang consequences, mag-enjoy ka, maging maayos, then, nilagyan ni God ng batas na ganun para continue, tuloy-tuloy, ang pag-function ng bawat isa, naging maayos, hindi magulo, there is peace and joy, di ba? Peace and harmonious, peace in order. If there is law, there is peace in order. So, there is no recourse. The pre-established consequences always follow the failure to fulfill the law's obligation. Ibig sabihin, pag di mo alam yung consequences, ay sigurado disobey ka. Laging may may kaakibat na warning. Ibig sabihin, pag may utos, sigurado mayroong kaakibat yan na consequences. So, wag mo nang i-try na i-disobey. So, napakahalaga na sumunod. Ang sabi rito sa slide, if something sounds too good to be true, it is probably is. Books and television shows may tell us that we are free to sleep around, but they don't caution us about the guilt and the misery that come from such actions. Pre-choice groups may persuade us that we are free to abort our babies, but they do not warn us of the severe depression and never-ending sense of loss that plague many women following an abortion. So, ang sabi dito na marami ang yung sinasabing too good to be true. Remember, every violation of the law, there is always a consequence. But every time you obey, you will enjoy the benefits. So, kaya nga something sounds too good to be true. Kagaya yung mga patalastas nakikita mo sa TV, di ba? Mga advertisement. So, hindi nila pinapakita, they persuade you to do that. Pero hindi nila pinapakita yung consequence. For example, na binasa natin kanina, na sasabihin nila, free abortion ng babies, for example lang. Then, they will not warn you of the severe depression na pwede mong maranasan or never-ending sense of loss or yung konsensya mo na kung saan ay yung guilt mo lagi nun habang buhay mong dadalhin yun. So, hindi sinasabi yon. Ibig sabihin yung consequence hindi sinasabi. Iniinganyo ka lang. Anong resulta pagkatapos? Hindi sinasabi yon. Kasi nga, hindi maganda yung result. So, be careful na bawat violation ng law, there is always the consequence. So, for example, is another ads or advertisement about cigarette. Cigarette ads may portray healthy, laughing men and women puffing away on the particular brand that tastes best and gives the most satisfying high. But they do not show the hospital rooms, cancer treatment centers, and doctors' offices filled with smokers suffering from lung cancer and emphysema. Ayan, so, ay papakita lang nila yung joy, yung saya, yung excitement, yung mararanasan mo habang ginagawa mo yan. Pero after that, the consequence din ipapakita, di ba, yung mga hospital room, ano nangyari, yung cancer treatment, kung makita mo lang, yung mga doctor's offices filled with smokers suffering sa cancer at emphysema. So, hindi nila papakita yon. Bakit? Kasi iniinganyo ka lang na bumili o gumamit niyan, but they don't show you the consequence. Kaya, mahalaga, sumunod ka sa batas, di mo mararanasan yung consequence. So, it's too good to be true, magtaka ka na. Kasi dahil violation ay mayroong kapalit. Too often, we resist obeying Too often, we resist obeying rules and living within a given set of laws, stipulations, and regulations because we see them as having a negative rather than a positive impact on our lives. The scriptures are clear that God's laws are good, they are given for our benefit. So, very clear yun. Na, di ba, sabi niya, if you walk in them, everything will be well. So, bakit kapag magbabiolate, bakit ayaw mong sundin? Kung lahat naman pala ay magiging maayos, di ba? So, bakit mo i-disobey yung batas? Kasi nga ang sinasabi lang, ang nakalagay sa utak natin, negatibo yung dating. Merong negative connotation sa bawat isa sa atin. Na ang batas ay nag-restrict sa'yo. Ang batas ay hinahadlangan ka para mag-enjoy. So, yung kasi yung ating maling kaisipan, the wrong mindset. Scriptures are clear that God's laws are good. Kasi sabi, if you walk in them, everything will be well. So, yun yung katotohanan. They are given for our benefits. Para sa ikabubuti natin yon. Napakahalaga na maging maayos, tama yung ating mindset about laws and principles. If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all His commands I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on earth. All these blessings will come upon you if you obey the Lord your God. Deuteronomy 28 verses 1 and 2. So if you read that verse of the chapter, makikita mo doon yung blessings and curse. If you obey, blessings. If you disobey, curse. Ayun, makikita mo dyan. Pero ang sabi dito sa verse na ito, the Lord your God will set you high above all nations on earth. All these blessings will come upon you if you obey the Lord your God. So gusto mo malaman anong blessings yun? Basahin mo ang Deuteronomy chapter 28. So if you fully obey the Lord your God, carefully follow them, and all His commands I give you today, the Lord will set you high above all nations. Pangalawa, lahat ng blessings na na-mention doon ay mararanasan mo. So, yun pala eh. So, ibig sabihin, there always be blessings, benefits when you obey. But when you disobey, there will always be consequence. So, klaro yun na nakasulat, klaro yun na nakalagay. So, ito pa, marami pang mga nakalagay sa Bible na commands na maganda sundin. Every commandment of negative orientation can be restated in a positive manner. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Exodus 20 verse 7a could be rephrased, worship only me. You shall not steal. Exodus 20 verse 15 might be reworded, leave other people's possession alone. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. Exodus 20 verse 16 could be, tell the truth. So, ayan. So, para yung mga negative na ganyan, do not, do not, do not. So, gawin nating positive. So, paano yon? Yung sinabi kanina na you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. So, pwede mong sabihin na, worship only me. So, yon. Or, negative naman, sabi niya, do not. Ayan. So, you shall not steal. So, ano yun? I-rephrase, i-reword, leave others people's possession alone. So, hayaan mo yan pag mamayari ng iba dyan. Yan. Or you shall not give false testimony. So, you shall not, para sa inyo yung you shall not, ibig sabihin, tell the truth. O, yun. So, hindi lang pagbabawal, but it gives us guidelines, rules, instruction to be, to enjoy life. Para maging maayos at maging clear, alam mo ang ginagawa mo. So, laws were given for, so that you will have peace and order. Through thou shall not. Nuts yan, kulang ng S. Ayun ito. Mga nuts ni God. So, through thou shall not. God delineates the limits in which you can live a healthy, happy, productive life. They are His means of helping you. He does not intend to unnecessarily harm, restrict, or bind you. So, ang batas ay hindi binigay kasi we were created to function by law, di ba? We were created to function by law. For example, yung ating katawan, pag sinunod natin kung ano yung batas nito, sigurado hindi magkakasakit. Pag sinunod natin kung ano yung law of success, sigurado magtatagumpay ka. So, yun yung mga batas na dapat nating malaman. Though thou shalt not, God delineates the limits within which you can live a healthy, happy, productive life. So, ibig sabihin, tutulungan ka ni God to live a happy, healthy, productive life, an effective life. You should obey the laws of God. He does not intend to unnecessarily harm us. He does not intend to restrict us. He does not intend to bind us. He does not intend to, ang sabi rito, He does not restrict to harm us. Hindi para sa ating ikasasama, kundi para sa iyong ikabubuti. So, it means laws were established for our enjoyment so that we will be protected. So, but the bottom line here, now that you will always remember is that God created you to fulfill your potential, but you must accept the principles and laws that govern it. That's the bottom line. So, it means God is giving you the laws and principles. God is giving you potential, but you have to obey the laws and principles that governs that potential so that you will enjoy. Because the blessings of the Lord brings no sorrows in it. So kapag ginamit mo yung potential mo, yung gift mo, yung blessings mo, yung resources mo, within the boundaries, within that law that governs that potential, that resources, then you will enjoy. But if you use that potential, if you use that resources outside the given laws and principles, then you will suffer the consequence. Kaya wala kang karapatan na magreklamo sa ating tagapaglikha kung something went wrong. At kung something went wrong, tignan mo ano nangyari, baka may na-violate ka or hindi, tama, may na-violate ka or hindi mo man sabihin mo, hindi ko kasi alam. Lahat ay may pagkakataon tayo para malaman ito, but it's your choice. We'll have 24 hours. So this is my question to you. What's the purpose of law? Ano ang layunin ng batas? So that's all. Thanks for watching. God bless.